right, we're now to question 3 of 2024 district. What is the product of the square root of 1,323 and the fourth root of 3,888 in simplified radical form? We have all our options there of all our different roots. So what we're going to do is we have to simplify both of these radicals first. So I'm going to start with the square root of 1,323. And you all have your graphing calculators for this test, so that's going to make simplifying this radical a lot easier. So we can take a 3 out of 1,323, and that gives us 3 times 441. And you would just try your prime numbers until you get something that divides out here. Divide again by 3, and we get 147. Divide again by 3, and we get 49. And we know that 49 is 7 times 7. Since this is a square root, we're looking for as many pairs of 2's as we can. So we have a pair of 2 3's and a pair of 2 7's. So I can bring out a 3 times a 7, and there's one little 3, bless its heart, left inside. So this simplifies to 21 radical 3. I also need to simplify my other one. So it was the fourth root of 3,888. So I'm again going to look for prime numbers that go into 3,888. Clearly there's a 2 because it's an even number. That gives me 1,944. Again, another 2, and we get 972. Again, another 2, and we get 486. Another 2 and 243. This time we are out of 2's, so we go to a 3 and an 81. Move a little bit down here. 81 is 3 times 27. 27 is 3 times 9, and finally 9 is 3 times 3. Now this one is a fourth root, so instead of looking at pairs, we want to find a group of 4. And there are 4 2's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there are 5 3's, so I can take out 4 of them, and 1 is going to be left inside. So here we have 2 times 3 times the fourth root of 3. All right, and we need to multiply these two things together because we wanted to find the product in our original problem. So we wound up with 21 radical 3 times 6 times the fourth root of 3. All right, well, we can multiply our integers out front pretty easily. That gives us 126 times the square root of 3 times the fourth root of 3. And now we're going to take these radicals and rewrite them in an exponential form. So this is 126 times 3 to the 1/2, since this 3 has a power of 1 here, and it's a square root. That means this one is going to be 3 to the 1/4, since we have a power of 1 on the inside, and we're taking a fourth root. Now, if you'll remember, the way that you multiply radicals is you have to add the exponents, not multiply radicals. Multiply exponents is you add the powers. So, since they have the same base, we can just add our two powers. So we have 126 times 3. When we add fractions, they need to have the same denominator, so this will be 2/4 times 3 to the 1/4. So that's 126 times 3 to the 3/4. Okay. Now we can rewrite this 3 to the 3/4 back into a radical form. So that's 126 times the fourth root of 3 to the third, and 3 to the third we know is 27. So 126 times the fourth root of 27, that puts our answer as